Alright, it's fucking 12 a.m., 12:30 almost. And I'm making this video. This is a raw talk. I'm only making this video just because I just want to finish my to-do list. I've had such a fucking long day. I woke up late. Late for me is like 9 a.m. by the way, 9, 10 a.m. 8 a.m. is also late, but 7 a.m. is like, you're still kind of fine. So I woke up late. Had a meeting to attend because I'm switching from a bookkeeper to an agency. And after that meeting, we did some work, came back, but it's like not the same. When you start your work in the morning and you're uninterrupted and you're actually working and you're in flow, it's different. But when you get interrupted with something like such as going to like the city or something, and then you come back and work, it's not the same. But I did some work, very distracted. Then I ate, did some more work, had a fucking heavy workout. I did that shit for 2 fucking hours. And I died at the end of that workout. Then for the next 2 hours, it was just me eating and recovering from that workout. And then I had a football game. Not like an actual football game, but like a little fucking, like we scheduled, like some people, my friend, they scheduled a football game on like those mini fucking terrains, right? Went there, it was like an hour long. Absolutely got fucked because I ran so much, like my legs fucking are tired as fuck. So my entire body is fucked. My upper body, my lower body. Tomorrow I have a leg day. It's gonna be fucked. So I did that, and now I have to catch up on a bunch of shit. I don't know if I can show you. I don't know if you can see how much shit but do you see the length? I'm not gonna show anything like close, but do you see the length of the to-do list? And do you see how little things I have actually crossed off? I have like 4 things crossed off. This is gonna be the fifth thing, filming this video. But man, filming this video is like the last thing I want to do today, but it has to get done. Actually, I realized that the video I filmed the other day, this is also a raw talk, I didn't post that one. So I have to post that one as well. And I'm not being loud because my parents are asleep, right? I have another video to film after this, which is a long form. I might actually film that one tomorrow. I have a long form to film, I have a short form to film. I might film those tomorrow because I want to be like refreshed. I don't want to be like fucking tired in front of the camera. I want to be able to perform. So I might leave those out, but everything else that doesn't require me getting on the camera has to get done. I don't give a fuck. Probably gonna go to sleep at like 3, 4 a.m., which is usually where I'm supposed to wake up if you've been following me for any like duration of time. But hey, fuck that. We're gonna work until then, and we're gonna wake up whenever, honestly. Gonna try and wake up at like 8 a.m. I think that's a good goal. 4 hours of sleep, maybe 9, maybe 10. It's not bad, right? But anyway, you just gotta do shit. Regardless of how many things you have unplanned in your day, you gotta show up and you gotta do the shit that's required of you. I'm almost gonna fall asleep in front of the camera, but there's been so many times where I stayed so late on a call, and after we finished the call, the guys tell me like, "Hey, bro, like you fucking fell asleep in the middle of the call and you fucking drooled. Like we had to wake you up." Like I had those type of fucking scenarios on calls, and I couldn't believe them. But apparently that's what happened. I'm actually not sure if there was like a screen recording on that, but I need to fucking look at it. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen in this, obviously, but it's not going to. What's the topic of today's video? I guess it's this. Like, how do you show up even when you don't want to? I think that's like the hardest thing to do. Showing up when you don't want to, when it's fucking 12:30 a.m. You have every excuse to just sleep. I'll do it tomorrow. shit has to be done, right? This is probably gonna be like the shortest video on my channel. I also wanted to talk about something, but I'm not sure if I can talk about it now because I dragged on too much. But I want to talk about how should you live your life as an entrepreneur. There was a quote I saw from Alex Hormozy where he was saying if most people knew how much it actually takes to make it, they wouldn't even start. And I think that is so fucking true. And to give you some personal context, I started not even a business. I just started posting videos on TikTok because I wanted to make money. Had no clue how it was working. Had no clue. I didn't even have a goal. I just started for the sake of starting. Okay, which is a good sign. Now, I went through so much sacrifice to get to where I am now. I don't have friends. I lost and I got rid of all friends, all forms of social life, all forms of any kind of life. I've lost it to build up my business to the point where it's at now. And my business, doing about 40K a month, is still considered a small business. So you do all this work to just get to like a measly 40 grand a month that people consider beginner money. And then you have to do even more to get to 100K a month. And then at 100K a month, because the business is broken, if you want to scale to $1 million a month, you have to like rebuild everything. So you have to like tear it down to like 80, 70K a month and then scale back up with the right model to $1 million a month. Do you know how much fuckery there is to that? I'm not saying it's impossible. It can happen in like the next few years. 3, 5, not impossible. Absolutely. Actually, 3, 5, that's too long. Fuck. 3 years max. Holy fuck that shit. Even 3 years long. I think 2 years is like perfect. But again, yeah. What was I on about? Yeah, I just think if people like I was watching a video from Charlie Morgan and he was talking about this concept where a dopamine fast. So essentially every 2 weeks you have one 24-hour period where you do nothing. And the definition of nothing is literally nothing. You stay in your bed, you don't do anything. You don't go out of your room because that means you're going to trigger your dopamine in a conversation with your parents or something. You don't get out of the bed and do physical activity because, again, that triggers your dopamine. You especially don't check your phone or anything. You just like, if you were to, and what I start thinking is like, what he's talking about, if you want to execute this properly, what you literally need to do is lock yourself in an empty room that has like water so you can drink fucking water, not fucking die of thirst, and that's it. Just sit in the bed the entire day. And then you think about it. If he has to do that every 2 weeks for a single day, every 2 weeks, in order to succeed, that is literally psychiatric, like fucking Azilium treatment. This is how you put somebody who is like mentally gone. You put them in a fucking empty room and you just let them sit there, look at fucking white walls and do nothing. So you literally have to go through these mentally ill processes to succeed in business. And you have to sacrifice so much. And I'm not going to say you don't have to, you have to. There is so much sacrifice that is getting involved into succeeding in business. I'm telling you, most people would not even start. I don't know if I would start. If I was just starting out and I knew what I knew now, I don't know if I would start. Maybe I would, but I definitely wouldn't be fucking happy. And the amount of sacrifice I need to make more in order to achieve my goals where I want to go, it fucking makes me scared. Like literally, I'm uncomfortable. It's like obviously, it's like it makes me not want to do it, but it's a decision like that I gotta make. So yeah. Without sacrifice, you will not get. It's like a ritual. It feels like a ritual. It feels like you're selling your soul without even like selling your soul. Like nobody's asking you to sell your soul, but it's like you're fucking up every single part of your life to rebuild it again into something else that you don't even like, it's literally like a ritual. Like you're selling your soul. So, just a perspective I'm sharing. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go bang out the other stuff. I had to make this short as fuck because I'm tired as fuck. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.